Ever wondered why some people suddenly lose their jobs? Sometimes, this event can be more deep than just simple life choices. Sometimes this can be related to your inner self. It's a puzzling scenario, isn't it? Imagine, one day you're climbing the corporate ladder. The next, you're seeking something more profound. This is the power of a spiritual awakening. It can prompt a deep reassessment of personal values and ambitions, even leading to a complete career overhaul. This video will unravel the mystery behind this intriguing phenomenon. Stay tuned as we explore this fascinating journey of transformation and discovery. So, what exactly is a spiritual awakening, you may ask? Well, let's dive in and explore this deeply transformative process. Imagine a dormant seed nestled within the earth. One fine day, under the right conditions, it begins to sprout. It breaks through the soil, reaching out towards the sunlight. This, in essence, is a spiritual awakening, a profound inner transformation that propels us towards the light of our true self. During a spiritual awakening, an individual's self-perception undergoes a radical shift. It's as though a veil lifts, revealing a clearer, more authentic understanding of oneself. The narrow confines of ego-driven identity begin to dissolve, making way for a deeper sense of interconnectedness with all that is. Concurrently, there's a significant shift in one's worldview. The materialistic perspective, which views the world as a competitive, survival-driven sphere, is replaced by a holistic outlook. The world is no longer seen as a battlefield, but as a playground of endless possibilities and profound connections. The values that once held sway often undergo a metamorphosis during a spiritual awakening. The pursuit of power, wealth, and social status may lose their allure, making room for values such as compassion, authenticity, and inner peace. The focus shifts from external achievements to internal growth and fulfillment. Now you might wonder, why does this lead to a career crisis? Well, the work environment is often a reflection of societal values, many of which may no longer resonate with an awakened individual. The disparity between the individual's transformed values and the prevailing work culture can create a sense of alienation and dissatisfaction, eventually leading to a career crisis. Furthermore, a spiritual awakening often brings forth an impetus to align life with one's true purpose. If the current career doesn't reflect this purpose, it may feel like a misfit, triggering a quest for a more fulfilling career path. A spiritual awakening can be a life-altering experience, often leading to significant changes in various aspects of life, including career. But remember, like the seed that breaks through the soil, the journey of awakening, though challenging, can lead to a life lived in alignment with your highest potential. Now let's delve into why spiritual awakening often leads to a career crisis. Picture this. You've been climbing the corporate ladder, ticking off those career milestones, when suddenly a spiritual awakening shifts your entire perspective. The job that once seemed so important now feels hollow, devoid of the deeper meaning you now crave. This is the career crisis often experienced post-awakening. What triggers this crisis? Essentially, it's a profound shift in values and priorities. You start to question the very fabric of your existence, including the work that takes up a significant chunk of your waking hours. The pursuit of status, money, and power, which once drove your career choices, may no longer align with your newly discovered self. This shift can lead to a loss of interest in your current job. If your work doesn't resonate with your new values, it can feel like you're living a lie, spending your days in a role that no longer fits who you truly are. You may feel an increasing disconnection with your job, your colleagues, even your industry. This is where the concept of outgrowing one's job comes into play. Just like a snake shedding its skin, you may find yourself needing to shed a career that no longer serves your purpose. You're evolving, growing, changing, and your career needs to keep up with this transformation. The desire for meaningful work becomes a powerful driving force. You start to yearn for a career that aligns with your new self, one that contributes positively to the world and fulfills you on a deeper level. You may feel drawn to roles that promote compassion, fairness, and sustainability, reflecting your new values. This career crisis is not a sign of failure. On the contrary, it's an indication that you're listening to your inner guidance, honoring your true self, and seeking alignment in all areas of your life. It's a courageous step towards authenticity and fulfillment. In essence, a spiritual awakening can cause a deep re-evaluation of one's career choices. So, how does one navigate this career crisis post-awakening? This is a question that often looms large, casting shadows of uncertainty and fear. But fear not, for the answer lies within you, in your inner guidance and intuition. When you embark on the journey of spiritual awakening, you open a door to a world within you. It's a world that speaks in whispers and nudges, guiding you gently towards your true self and purpose. This inner guidance is your compass, your North Star. It's not external, it's not determined by societal norms or expectations, but by your own truth, your own essence. It's crucial to understand that this inner guidance is not a fleeting emotion or a whimsical thought. It's a deep-seated knowing, a sense of rightness that transcends logic and reasoning. It's a feeling of resonance, a harmony that sings in tune with your soul. When you make decisions aligned with this guidance, you're in harmony with your true self, with your purpose. And when you're in harmony, you're in flow, and life unfolds with grace and ease. But how do you tap into this inner guidance? It's about quietening the noise of the external world, the chatter of the mind, and tuning into the silence within. It's about being present, being mindful, and being open to the subtle signals of your intuition. It's about trusting yourself, trusting your journey, and having the courage to follow your heart, even when the path is not clearly defined. Aligning your career with your true self and purpose may not be an easy task. It may involve stepping out of your comfort zone, facing your fears, and embracing uncertainty. But remember, the road less traveled often leads to the most beautiful destinations. Let your career be a reflection of who you truly are, not who you're expected to be. Let it be an expression of your passion, your creativity, your unique gifts and talents. Let it be a vehicle for your purpose, a way to contribute to the world in your own unique way. Remember, the key is to stay true to your inner self and let it guide your career choices. Change can be intimidating, but it also brings opportunities. In the throes of a spiritual awakening, you may find your career trajectory shifting. And while this can seem daunting, it's important to remember the potential benefits that can arise from this transformation. One of the profound upsides of a career change post-awakening is the potential for increased job satisfaction. As you align your career with your true self and purpose, you are more likely to find your work fulfilling. Gone are the days of clock watching and longing for the weekend. Instead, every day becomes an opportunity to engage in work that resonates with your soul and contributes to your overall sense of happiness and contentment. Another significant benefit is personal growth. A career shift driven by a spiritual awakening often propels you into unfamiliar territories. As you navigate this new landscape, you're bound to learn and grow. This growth isn't confined to professional skills or knowledge, but extends to personal development, emotional resilience, and deepening spiritual understanding. Then, there's the sense of purpose. A spiritual awakening often brings clarity about your life's purpose. It might be something you've always felt but could never articulate, or it could be a completely new revelation. Regardless, aligning your career with this newfound purpose can be incredibly fulfilling. You're no longer just working to pay the bills, but to contribute to something bigger, something that truly matters to you. Finally, let's not forget the transformative impact on your overall quality of life. When your career is in harmony with your inner self, it positively affects all other areas of your life. Relationships flourish, stress levels decrease, and a sense of peace and well-being becomes the norm rather than the exception. The path to this new career may not be straightforward. It may require courage, patience, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. But remember, as you embark on this journey, you're not alone. There are countless others who have walked this path before you, and their stories of success and fulfillment can serve as your guiding light. While the journey might be challenging, the end result can be incredibly rewarding. Before we wrap up, let's quickly recap what we've covered today. We began by understanding the profound inner transformation known as spiritual awakening. This is a deeply personal journey that can radically change our perspective on life, leading to a reevaluation of our values, goals, and even our work environment. We learned that such a profound shift can often lead to a career crisis. This isn't because the awakening is negative or harmful. Rather, it's a natural reaction to realizing that our current job may no longer align with our evolved values and aspirations. It's not uncommon to feel a loss of interest in work or to feel like we've outgrown our job. We then explored how to navigate this transition. We talked about the importance of following our inner guidance, of listening to that quiet voice within that can direct us towards a new career path, a path that resonates more with our true self and purpose. Lastly, we discussed the positive side of this career shift. Yes, it can be challenging and unsettling at first, but ultimately it's an opportunity to find work that's more fulfilling, more meaningful, and more aligned with who we truly are. Remember, a spiritual awakening might shake up your career, but it can also lead you to a path that's more fulfilling and aligned with your true self.